Let's take them back.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Orlando Magic facing Minnesota.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And the Magic start out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Grant. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. And it's LaFrentz in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Anderson with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Anderson passes to LaFrentz. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Some changes for Minnesota. Powell, he's jacked in for Garnett. Kyle Singler comes in for Robinson. And Barry subbed in for Roberson. Anderson kicks to Pope, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Ainge with the ball. Over to the wing. All sorts of time. The shot by Powell, no good. The Orlando Magic come into this one after the win against Phoenix. Stolen by Ainge. And they're moving it up. Ahead. Singler, no good. 4-on-3 break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Pope. What a fantastic look by Penny.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And Singler kicks to O'Neal. Here's the hook. Back to Singler. Pass to Powell. From deep. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And the rebound goes to Ainge.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Grant against Shaquille O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
They set the pick. Shot off the pick. From deep. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way. And Singler kicks to Ainge. Singler dishes to O'Neal. Back to Singler. Now the pass to O'Neal. The shot is off. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Magic leading by 3. Here's Anderson. Here's Pope. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Out to the right wing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, O'Neal passes to Singler. 6 to shoot. And Shaq with the slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Timberwolves trail by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Powell kicks to Ainge. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Anderson. Nice D from Singler. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach for Orlando gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Horace Grant. So it's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Ainge. Minnesota on D. The kick out to Anderson. Nick Anderson knocks down the 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Minnesota with the ball. Now Udrih. Here's the screen to the inside. Azili and Boozer with the block.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Udrih. Deep 2 from Anderson. Kept alive. And the basket by Blatch.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Udrih. The dish to Garnett. Feeds to Udrih. The tray. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's Anderson from the arc. Another three for Nick Anderson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ainge is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Smith comes in for Anderson, and it's Brooks in for Hardaway. And the Timberwolves with possession here, trailing by 13. Now, here is Ainge. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Smith. Brooks has got his first 2 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
And the rebound collected by Ori.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 17.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here is Bayless. It's stolen. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Brooks kicks to Boozer. Here's Blatch. The kick out to Boozer. Smith with a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Garnett, the screen. Ainge against Brooks. The shot's good from Ainge.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
It's Boozer missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Magic out in front, leading by 17. And will return shortly. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Grant, and it's LaFrance in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Orlando with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Udrih dishes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
For your Timberwolves, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Magic shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 20. Dishes it to Udrih. Kicks it to Robertson. He feeds it to Udrih. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And here is Hardaway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Magic have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Penny Hardaway at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. Robertson the pass to Udrih. O'Neal kicks to Udrih. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Udrih. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's the screen. And the 3-ball is good. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Deflects the pass. Here's Powell. 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Udrih with the excellent feed that time.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Barry. Number 22.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Guarded by Hardaway. Now the feed to O'Neal. Here's Barry. That's short off the rim.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Screened by Grant. The 3 from Anderson. Kept alive Orlando. Timberwolves trail by 21. With the teardrop and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Number 22. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Timberwolves have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And he makes the first. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. He's off on the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Garnett. The Magic shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Shaw's checked in for the Magic.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
It's deflected. The numbers in their favor. Here's Anderson, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Ezeli's checked in for Powell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. And Minnesota has possession. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Minnesota making some changes. Horry's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Andre Robertson comes in for Kyle Singler. And it's Udrih in for Barry. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Garnett. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win." I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And he makes both free throws. Here's Udrih. Pass to Horry. Here's Robertson. Covered by Smith. Stripped away. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the basket by Shaw.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Fade away. Rebound by the Magic.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And he gets it to go.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
It's picked off. And it's blocked. Here's Roberson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's Smith penetrating, and Roberson pulls it down.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Brooks with it. Smith outside. From beyond the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for Smith. Here's Roberson. He kicks to Garnett. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Minnesota, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. He misses the free throw. Minnesota making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Washington.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Good on both. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Brooks against Ainge. Garnett dishes to Ainge. Back to Garnett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Garnett's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Smith. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And he's good on the second. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Now Ainge. Out to the right wing. Here's Bayless. Shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Magic have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here is Ainge. He dishes it to Bayless. Now the pass to Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ainge. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to Boozer. The dish now to Brooks. Stolen by Ainge. And Bayless kicks to Garnett. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Here's Ainge. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got O'Neal, Garnett out there with Robinson. Then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Ainge in at the one.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Feeds it to Grant to the left wing. Here's Pope. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 13.
For three.
Minnesota with the ball. And Udrih kicks to Robinson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Orlando dictating the flow. Outside Hardaway. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And, guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Hardaway. He's got 12. Passes it to Pope. Fires the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist. just a little over 90 seconds gone. Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Attention, States.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Ainge. O'Neal is out there with Griffin. Then it's Robinson. Feeds to Griffin. Rebound by the Clippers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Ainge with the ball. He kicks it to Griffin. And stolen by Redick. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Uncovered. Paul can't get it to go. The Clippers on defense. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from O'Neal. Now Paul. Inside. Here's Cantor. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Down low. Here's Shaq. Makes it off the glass. Shaq's got his second basket of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
There's a screen by Cantor. Paul, no one around him. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by one. O'Neal misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to Orlando. And it's Paul penetrating, and that one's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Timberwolves trail by 5. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Griffin kicks to Shaq, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Off the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Foul call. Number 22. That's his first personal foul.
And Redick kicks to Scott. Griffin gets a hand on it. Redick against Ainge. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Clippers on defense. It's a three-point game. Clock at 6. Pass to Griffin. Baseline J on the way, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Scott. Scott missing again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back fall here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 3. Paul kicks to Garnett. Trying to find Canner. Gets it to him. Pass to Garnett. And again, no good by the Clippers. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Griffin kicks to Ezeli and stolen by Scott. 3-on-3. Here's Garnett. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Minnesota making some changes. Powell, he's jacked in for Griffin. Ori comes in for Robinson. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Ainge. So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 5. Passes it to Ori. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets the bucket. Ori's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Paul. They swipe it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
Here's Powell after the basket by Los Angeles. Takes a shot at the elbow. Misses off the right iron. Clippers leading by 4. The drive by Scott. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
A different look for the Clippers. J.K. Sampson comes in for Scott, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Paul. Roberson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here is Bayless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Roberson gets the bucket.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Here's Hassel. The dish to McCallum. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Ray McCallum at the line for 2.
And that one falls for McCallum. Kyle Singler's checked in for Powell. And McCallum drops them both.
Timberwolves timeout called.
Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here is Ori. Six on the shot clock. Here's Roberson. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Assist goes to
Roberson's got 5 points so far. The Clippers in the lead. Garnett, the screen. Here's McCallum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the wing, Singler. Garnett with the block. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. And Green gets it to go.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Bayless. Green with the block.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And McCallum kicks to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Jeff Green taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Leno Udrih, he's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Green.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Udrih. Bayless the pass to Roberson. And there's the pass to Bayless. Looking to end the run. Udrih hits the deep 3. Udrih has got his first 3 points of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And McCallum kicks to Garnett. Fires from 18. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Clippers lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Scott is out there with Green, and it's Cantor in at the center. The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 10-point game. To the middle, it's tipped. Stolen by Cantor. Paul outside, shot from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Paul's got 6.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Defended by Paul. In the corner, it's Robinson. Charity stripe shot. Paul with the defensive effort.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Cantor's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Timberwolves trail by 10. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ainge dishes to Griffin. And it's Ainge, that time on the assist by Griffin.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here's Scott. He's got 5. The feed to Cantor. And Griffin sends it back. Dishes to Robinson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Paul. 6-point lead. And Scott has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Scott's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Outside Griffin. Kicks to O'Neal. It's stolen by Green. Paul outside. Shot from 12. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Feeds it to Ainge. To the inside. Paul with the steal. He feeds it to Redick. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
J.J. Redick. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Minnesota. Powell, he's checked in for Griffin. Kyle Singler comes in for Robinson. And Wilcox is subbed in for Danny Ainge. And both free throws good for Redick.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Powell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here is Paul. He's got 8. And it's Green with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now here's Paul. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. He dishes it to Cantor. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Powell. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Powell's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Clippers. Minnesota also with the sub. Ezeli's checked in for O'Neal. Paul against Singler. Paul kicks to Redick. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Scott has it in the corner. Wide open look. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Defended by Paul. To the right side. Takes a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Wilcox. Singler dishes to Wilcox. Timberwolves passing it around. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Pass to Ezeli. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Garnett. Paul kicks to Garnett. Passes it to Cantor. Rebound, Minnesota.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Singler, no good. Los Angeles leading by 19.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bayless is checked in. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Garnett, the screen. Paul for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for Kevin Garnett.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
It's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Ezeli can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 21. Paul passes to Cantor. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Bayless dishes to Wilcox. Sampson pulls it in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He kicks to Garnett. The pass to Paul. No good on the triple. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Paul. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Wilcox. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. That free throw missing. Good on the 2nd free throw.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's Chicago taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Ready?
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the lineup. We've got Jordan. Cole Aldrich is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Pippen. And it's Harris in at the point guard position.
All right, target center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
On defense, Minnesota. Jordan kicks to Harris. Back to Jordan. Here's Aldrich. And he banks in the layup. Aldrich has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Chicago. On defense, Chicago. Now, here is Ainge. Picked by Griffin. Ainge, the pass to Griffin. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Harris with it. Outside Pippen. Here's the screen. Back to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
We've played just over. For a minute here in the first. Now Ainge. Check his screen on Jordan to the paint. They get a hand on it and stolen by Patterson. Harris dishes to Pippen. A second chance effort and the layup is good. Pippen's got his first points in this one.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
All right, target center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's O'Neal, and stolen by Jordan. Robinson against Harris. Feeds it to Jordan. Outside Pippen. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Pippen's got his second basket.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here is Bayless. Back to Ainge. Here's O'Neal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And they double up Jordan. It's Pippen with the drive. Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The feed to Ainge. Here is Bayless, guarded by Harris. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jordan with the bucket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they double up Jordan. It's Pippen with the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Aldridge. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Ainge. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pippen kicks to Patterson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Patterson's got his first bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 10. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He knows a big part of winning this game will come down to how well they can guard Blake Griffin. He said it all comes down to positioning and preventing him from getting inside, both on and off the ball. And guys, he's willing to concede some open jump shots to Griffin to do that. We'll see if Griffin can make him pay for it. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Los Angeles. Now here is Harris. He's tightly guarded. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Griffin with some nice D.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Bayless the pass to Griffin. That's good. Griffin's got 8 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Harris dishes to Pippen. Here's Aldridge, guarded by O'Neal. No good from Jordan. Timberwolves trail by 6. Ainge kicks to O'Neal. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Pippen. To the inside. Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. Patterson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Bayless the pass to O'Neal. Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Aldridge. Hayes comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Payton in for Devin Harris. Griffin, a screen on Payton. And stolen by Jordan. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ainge. Up the floor. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Passes it to Payton. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 6. Bayless dishes to Robinson. Pass to Bayless. Hayes with the steal. And they're on the break. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And that one hits back iron. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Payton. Here's Jordan. Puts up the baby hook. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Ezeli's checked in for Shaq. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Griffin.
Whoa! Woo. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Timberwolves trail by 8. And Bayless kicks to Ezeli. And there's the pass to Bayless. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Serbiak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Wally Serbiak at the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Stripped it away. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Ainge. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ainge has got his first bucket of the night.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Jordan. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Timberwolves trail by 7. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Patrick Patterson is out there with Purdue. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Devin Harris. And it's Serbiak in at the 3 slot. Here's Griffin, and he dunks it right on Patrick Patterson. Ouch!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Jordan the pass to Harris. Purdue knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Bayless dishes to Griffin. Right side Robinson trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the basket by Purdue.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now, here is Ainge. Right side Robinson. Shot from 12. Chicago grabs the miss. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Serbiak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. And so it's Minnesota with it. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Screen by O'Neal to the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Pippen's checked in for Chicago.
Scottie.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here is Ainge. Griffin a screen on Pippen. To the inside. And finished off by Griffin.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you
Agreed.
what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Pass to Serbiak. The floater. And he sinks the layup. 5 points in the game.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here is Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Harris has got the ball. That's good. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here is Harris. There's the dish to Patterson. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Pippen. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
An even 3-on-3 break. And Pippen slams it in.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Now here's Shaq. He has 6. He dishes it to Bayless. Here's Griffin. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Harris passes to Zerbiak. Pippen is doubled. To the paint. And the basket by Zerbiak. He's got 7.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Ainge. And Aldridge sends it back. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Timberwolves trail by 19. Ainge kicks to O'Neal. Back to Ainge. In the corner, it's Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Ainge dishes to O'Neal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good. Chicago leading by 19. Pippen is doubled. Harris outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Payton, that's good.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight. Ainge the pass to Robinson. To halt the run. The shot by Ainge, no good.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over.